So, Christophe, hello, and it's really great to meet you here and to ask you a lot of interesting questions and find out a lot of interesting information. So, let's start and introduce, please, yourself and your business.
My name is Christophe Durrieu. I am the owner of a media company headquartered in France, and we are a publisher. We used to be publisher, like B2B publisher of Yellow Pages, and moving to internet platform with multi-services for professionals of the fruit industry.
Okay, and see, I know your project Fructidor. It's a really interesting project. I learned some information. And the next question that's interesting to ask, it's cooperation with our company, with New Line Technologies, and why did you choose us, and why did you choose to cooperate with New Line Technologies in the, for the technical side?
We moving to in our business, in our industries, of course, internet is something disruptive, and we needed to find experts in order to step by step move to the internet expertise, and in this case, I used to work with a local company, and in the last years, the service we got was not that good, and then I investigated to find some alternative solutions. And as I have some partners in Ukraine, then it was an obvious choice to choose Ukraine. That's some opportunity I got, like traveling to Ukraine for business. I understood that there was much more expertise than the image we got in Western Europe.
Okay.
So then the point was to choose a good partner. I hope I made a good choice. So far I'm satisfied. And for me the point was to have a kind of company that can understand our needs and be able to follow our development, because we are a small company and our project is like a middle-term project. So we wanted to build something strong, in order to stay with the same company. The last IT company I worked with them for 20 years.
No.
So in our business, we need to be stable. Our company is 85 years old.
Yes,
and
it's great, really great.
Our customers, they like that, and it's only possible, I think, if you find the partner involved in the same terms that you can be. So that was for me some important criteria to choose NLT.
Yeah, so in the main task it was maybe global development, and what was the main task you give for New Line Technologies, and task you address? It's maintain a project, yes, or build something new? We had a very big challenge, because as we are old company, we started, for instance, internet in 20 years ago. So yeah, 97. So it was very like the beginning. Really.
And we had very old software. And year after year, we were putting some layers of software on the existing ones. So when we spoke with NLT, that was also very good, because they make everything possible to say, okay, we will in a first step maintain what we got, and step by step we will change and have new language, new technology to use software. And this is for I think for a software company, that's the worst because they need to put hands in some part that
Yes.
is very old, that nobody wants to work with that because it's old languages, and so I think it's the most difficult case for software company to accept to follow not the wish but the constraints of the customer in order to say, okay, that's what we got today, and we need to make things with that, and step by step we agree to change, and we need this discussion that understand what will be the best platform, the best technology to make the next move. So so that was the point when we started with NLT. Yes.
Okay, it's really great to know that we can cover needs and to make your business happy, to make you happy. And talking about some present cooperation, and we know the release will be so soon. And what can you say about some cooperation process and some total results of our cooperation during this time?
Total results we will see. I mean, it's as I said, it's a middle-term project, so I cannot say the final results is achieved yet.
Yes.
Cooperation, very easy for me, professional, trustful, reactive, very easy to work with. And personal, what I for me also as a owner of the company, it's important to have this a kind of conversation, informal with NLT owner, as I'm also as I'm focusing on my industry, and sometimes we don't know what's going on in other industry. We don't know what's, and then to have this kind of discussion, informal discussion and exchange every time I come in Kharkiv. It's very good to for me, because it gives me some idea how can be my platform in the future, or what is more difficult to do and what is more easy step to do, and that's something very important.
It's really,
in order to anticipate, you see what I mean.
Really great to know. And maybe another question is some about project management standpoint, and how do you like it? Some details of project management, of some maintain of your project.
Like the daily process, how it works?
Daily processes and project management, some estimates maybe, and some details.
Daily process is very easy, and NLT make it also, even without me to asking to hire some project manager speaking French, which is better for my team, because then they can really discuss easier because I don't have all my team English speaking. And so that was a surprise, and I think it was even better. So I'll say very reactive. We have some project management tool which enable us to exchange information when there is something urgent. We have a quick feedback. I did ask like weekly reports, very precise. Every week, every Friday I receive that. So very convenient. I make my best to come here in Kharkiv 3-4 times a year, and that's so far it seems to work good.
Okay, it's really good, and you already said it that you're really comfortable with the team, with the persons, and maybe what can you define the best in a team with an NLT team cooperation with the persons who work with your project, and what is the best for you, and maybe the most with the team, some team point and persons point with the NLT team that you work.
I think the ability to cover different aspect of the project. So the way an IT is organized with and the size of the company too make it possible to have very strong expertise in different modules, different parts of the project that are important, and so so far I haven't tested all the different departments, but it's easy to have these input in this information and recommendation, because so that's something very, very good. And yes, as I say, very present person. Yeah, and for us, it's like it's a strategic move. I mean, we know when we move that if we made a wrong choice, then we lose the company. And so that I can tell you that it takes me like 18 months to make my research and to talk with other customers of NLT before. So that's why I'm here, because it helped me a lot to have these kind of discussions. And that's why I make this choice. Yes.
And maybe, Christophe, do you have some advices for our improvement? Maybe we have some areas where we can be better, be the best company for you, for your business. Maybe do you have some advices, because we really want to be the best for you, especially.
It's difficult to say. I would say what surprised me the most is the difference between the image of Ukrainian IT expertise in France or in Western world, I would say, and what it is when you are here and you see how you work, people work, and so on.
So expertise is really
so
great,
I think that's and question of image, how that should be and will be more brilliant in the years that are coming. But that's general thing about Ukrainian expertise and how to sell Ukraine. Regarding NLT, I really so far I really do not have anything to complain or. So far, it has been working well for us. So I hope it will.
We will try to do our best, and we already discussed it. But maybe we can point some main, some values, and what is the most powerful part of our cooperation, our partnership, and what is the most valuable for you here in partnership?
For me, the most important part is his capacity to cope with my old software.
Yeah, I understand, and we can cope with it.
So that's something that a lot of software company, when they see this, then they don't want to work on that. And for NLT, they say we will find a way, we will find some solutions. So I don't think they like it, of course, but they manage it, they maintain it, and so that's most important, the adaptability to what exists today. Then what I appreciate is to have a direct information exchange with the owner of the company, because I think you have some expertise, but also it's a question of person and what we want to do together and how much we trust each other, and this exchange. For me, give me also some key information about in which way the technology is going, and what is the next step, and where we should put attention to, and in order to anticipate this move and to be able to think to the next step. Yes, So this kind of informal information for me, it's very important. I mean, it's added value.
And you need about some future plans, some future maybe development of your project. And what about further plans of cooperation with Milan Technologies? For the future plans of your project improvement here and this technical side and maybe whole side too?
It's difficult to say. We have a lot of ideas. Our customers have a lot of problems to solve, and so there is so much things to do. Of course, for me it makes sense to have, and that's what I want, like a middle-term, long-term cooperation, and I'm sure NLT have a lot of skills and cards in its hands to make it good. So we cooperation. You know, it's a question of for me it's more a question of person who meet together and who speak together than a question of contracts and signature and whatever. So I'm confident, yes, like we can share, we can discuss and take the opportunities that we have on the market. Yes.
And it's really valuable for us too, and to cooperate some person to personality. And maybe do you have? Can you give some advice our potential customers? Maybe some business who want to become more technically, and what could you advise for people who are interested in some techniques, and maybe what was for you and what can you advise? Maybe don't afraid, maybe try something new and be open to new opportunities, to new technologies maybe.
Difficult for me to give some advice. What can I do? I can do that. Make it easy for your customer to meet you.
Okay,
because for me that's why it works. Because I was coming in Ukraine for business, so I have nothing to lose. I was in Kiev. I said, okay, even if the meeting is not good, I lost 1 hour of my time. It's no big deal. And once I met the person, once I've seen the ways they were working, like taking contact again and not pushing, but say we are here to help. If you have everything, then you know availability. And then I was more and more confident and sure that it was a good move. And when I came here in Kharkiv, see people working, said, okay, I like that.
Yes, it's people. It's the first and really agree.
Yes. So, but decision maker need to, I think, need to see that, to feel that. So for me, okay, you can have a good brochure, nice video, whatever, but you need to see how people work on site. And that's also something that NLT made it very good, like very open, said you're free to come. I mean, and we open you every office we have and you can see. So, because when you are far away, you never know if, okay, companies say we have 100 developers, but where are they? Are they in China, in India, here, working in a farm? I mean, where are these people? I mean, how it is working? So we need to see that. We need to see how professional it is. We need to see the kitchen where everyone is having lunch. I mean, and then you can see really, okay, what is the value of the company so for me that was very important, and again the management and sales team make it very, very good, because they understood that and say no problem, you come, you see, you stay as long as you want, and when you're ready for the next step, then we will do that.
and it's an interesting experience for us. For even today, we can talk, especially today, and you can know.
So for me,
really
I mean, technically, I'm not the one to give any advice, and it's a strategic thing. If you told me about if you are a Apple exporter in Azerbaijan, I can give you some advice. But for technology, I'm really not the one. For the way you present your company, make it easy for your customers to meet you. So the one who are not able or wish not to come in Ukraine, maybe organize some keynotes or webinar in a hotel in London or in Paris or wherever, in order to make it easy for them to see you, to meet people. And I'm sure that once they will see how people react, this kind of professionalism people have, then they will be more confident to take 1 or 2 days to come to Ukraine.
Yeah, and so we would be more open as we. And Christophe, really, I greatly thank you for our conversation. It was really interesting, and it was really valuable for us, and I hope for you. And I wish your great and interesting business to develop, to become more and more bigger and the best, really. So it was really great to meet you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And
thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time too.
Just